Hi there, I'm Megan and I go by Solar Glow Meditations. Tonight we're going to have a distance Reiki session that will be led by my tarot cards, and I will have crystals to assist me with the Reiki healing. Before we get started, I do need your consent to work on your energy, so either out loud, in the comments, in your head, wherever you feel most comfortable, just say I agree to receive this energy healing. And it would really help me out if you could subscribe. And I always take feedback and suggestions, so if you have any requests, please do let me know. With that, why don't we go ahead and get started? So I'm going to start by doing a deck cleanse, and to do that I'm just going to shuffle the deck. This is the part where I am grateful that my shuffling skills are not shown on camera, because they are not that of a professional. And that is perfectly okay, because it doesn't need to be, it gets the job done. Okay, I'm going to spread these out. I have no idea what the collective has for us to work on today, so let's draw the first card and see where we're going to start. We are the Two of Wands in reverse. Believe in your personal power. So maybe there is some fear of change, or maybe fear of personal growth, or just fear of the unknown. Feels like some fear. And my dogs say hello behind me. Okay, let's start with clearing some energy out. I really like to start with Selenite Wand. This will help us kind of send some of that fear back to the earth and start to release it, so that we can work on moving forward with whatever is going on. So if you'd like, please do close your eyes, or you're welcome to leave them open, whatever is right for you. And maybe start with taking some breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. I want you to imagine or just know that this fear, this energy, whatever we're kind of focusing on tonight, and whatever you need to let go of, I want you to imagine it kind of melting off your body. Maybe it starts at your head if you've been thinking about it a lot, or maybe in your eyes if you've been seeing a lot of it, and just let it flow down your body and send it back to the earth. Mother Earth will recycle it for us so that it can be reused and repurposed into something that can be used by another entity. Maybe it's shaped and molded, maybe it's absorbed by something very steady, like maybe the trees. They have some good anchors in the ground and are unwavering. Good. Before we move on to the next card, I'm going to do a quick read through of what all the chakras are telling us today and seeing if there's anywhere in particular that we're going to be focusing on. And that will help guide the tarot reading and energy healing. So just starting with your root chakra. Good. Doing a good job of sending that energy back to the earth, up to your sacral. There's quite some excitement going on in there. Solar plexus. More excitement going on in here too. Let's go up to your heart. Okay, your heart feels very steady. Like whatever this situation is, that you've got a clear heart about what needs to happen, what you are feeling. And on up to your throat. But you can't communicate whatever it is. That's pretty stuck. Moving on up to your third eye. And the self-doubt is in your head. Your heart knows, but your head doesn't. And moving on up to your crown. Perhaps there's some blockages from the chakras below. It's also stuck, but it's like it's stuck because of the other chakras and not of its own right. Okay. Let's see what we should work on next. The Five of Pentacles. Life is hard right now. Look around. Hope is at hand. Perhaps recovery from loss, positive change, working on improving. I should note this one is in reverse. Let's see, I'm gonna pull one more card to kind of see what else we're working with here. And the Nine of Swords. Anxiety, worry, fear. Worrying can get out of control, but it changes nothing. That is a very good quote. Let's work on calming down these fears, healing this loss. We're going to work on it in your throat and in your head. So I'm going to pull out, I'm going to use my blue sodalite right now. It's a very pretty kind of jagged stone. It's got some like blue black throughout of it with some like shiny crystal reflective or quartz reflective look to it. I don't know if I'm describing that well. Pushing past some of these barriers to kind of help get this energy flowing. Don't beat yourself up for whatever is going on. I feel like you're taking a lot of responsibility for where you're at in your life, and that's great, but use it as a moment to learn rather than a moment to criticize yourself, because the criticism is not going to help you move forward, but the reflection, the lesson, the what not to do next time is going to be what helps you. This might start to give you a bit of a headache, getting some pain in my front forehead. If that's the case, make sure you drink plenty of water. Ice pack might help, or maybe some heat on the back of your neck might help. But I also want you to think of taking that energy, that headache, and just throwing it back to the earth. It's releasing some energy that has been stuck, and instead of bringing that inward, send it back to the earth. Good. I'm going to take 2 stones to kind of keep working on this a little bit. I've got a blue agate that is a worry stone. This is really calming and soothing. And then I've got a really nice purple piece of lepidolite, which is really great for anxiety. They call it kind of the lithium of crystals, if you will, so kind of for depression. So I'm going to mix these 2 energies together to help pull out some of that worry and fear and criticism. Remove some of that throat blockage to help you speak. It's very heavy energy, very dense. feels very like sluggish and slow and like it doesn't want to move. Energy is pulsating. It's so big. That was a lot to move. Just before we keep moving on, I want you to just take a moment and recognize how you're feeling. Is there parts of your body that feel different than when you started? Are there like heaviness moving around your body? Is there lightness? Do you feel like warm and tingly anywhere? Do things feel like they're maybe a little emptier than they were before? Just kind of take a moment and take note to yourself kind of what you're feeling, how you're feeling, and just acknowledge it. Make sure too that you continue breathing. Full breaths, maybe not necessarily deep breaths, but like a steady breath that is not shallow. Okay, I think we're going to draw the next card to kind of see where we're going next. Wheel of Fortune. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So, looks like there's going to be some newness and perhaps love, creativity, compassion. It could be the indicator of like a big life milestone, like maybe getting engaged or having a baby, or maybe your spiritual journey is starting to open up to you in new ways. Some sort of major milestone is often associated with this. So by letting go of what's been bothering you, it's making way for new and good positive things, which I'm so excited for you for. I'm going to do one more card to kind of see what else is going to round out this reading. Oh, but be on your guard against deceit and concealment. Getting away with trickery or fraud. Interesting. Okay, well, I was thinking that this would be a 5-card spread, but I really dislike ending on a down note, so I think I'm gonna pull 2 more cards and kind of see where that lands us, and then we're gonna work on the energy for whatever these last couple cards is. Whatever these last couple cards are. Let's see. The 8 of Wands. Take action on your ideas. Life is moving ahead. Or maybe you're waiting on whatever your new situation may be. And maybe it's because of this kind of anxiety and fear that you've had. Maybe you're delaying, kind of waiting to see what happens. And the last card, you have the dynamic energy of a leader. It is the King of Wands in reverse. So, you need to look out for being impulsive or having too high of expectations. But we also need to look out for deception and deceitfulness. Okay, so let's work on your intuition. I think that makes a lot of sense. You have a new situation coming into your life, whether it be love or new people or maybe spirituality or something like that. So we're going to work on increasing your intuition so that we can avoid the perhaps deception or delays or too high of expectations to make this situation go as needed. So to work on this, I'm going to use my Lapis Lazuli. They used to call this, well, I think they still do, the Stone of the Kings. This was used in a lot of like jewelry for leaders, especially of like ancient world. I want to say Egypt. I don't know if that's right or not, but it's often adorned in crowns and such. And I think part of this was because the leaders needed additional intuition help as they were leading through big situations. So as we work on this, we're really going to be focused in your upper chakras, so your throat and your third eye especially. We're going to be placing lots of intuitive energy to help you through this situation. thank you for joining me tonight on this journey through tarot and Reiki. I do think that with some intuition and listening to your heart and your head together, making sure they're in alignment, you're going to be just fine in whatever the situation is. And I do wish you the best. Thank you for being with me tonight. Namaste.